Hello, it's Megan Sasha. I am your virtual horse show judge giving you feedback on the trail pattern. I've combined the youth and the senior into one video, but judging them separately. There's one rider in each. In this pattern, a left-hand gait can be a little tricky for people. And then you've got that trotting serpentine with the transition to the lope, making sure you attack the serpentine in the correct order, going through the right cones to begin with. And then you've got a lope into a chute. You've got a back through that L. I'm trying to think what comes next as I also watch this. I think there's some trot overs maybe, and then a side pass, a bridge, and a box. So a good variety of obstacles. Now, of course, at the gate, you just want your horse to walk right up to it. You grab it, walk through it, side pass as needed, or back to where you need to be. There was a little hesitation there by your horse, but nothing major, and nobody got upset, meaning the rider or the horse. Kept your cool. So it turned out just fine. Good transition to the lope, maybe a step late, but nothing to be concerned of. You're working in a small space here, so I appreciate that it's kind of its own inherent extra degree of difficulty. I think I heard a tick there or a knock, so that would have been a penalty 1, maybe 2, but survived that just fine. Now, typically you want to go right down the middle of any trotting poles. I know that you're headed toward the next obstacle, but just know that when you do have a little more space, you should be headed right down the center. And then this is probably the hardest part of the pattern, maybe. I would at least argue that. I like that you're giving your horse kind of a moment to stop and then maneuver that corner. So that was a smart move. If you want to improve on something, maybe that's what you could improve on. Can you speed up your side pass and do that without the stop? Now, I know what you're trying to do with this, getting yourself in position for the bridge. I would just be careful if we were in a real show that you're not adding a maneuver with your back there. But I get it that you are working with a confined space for this pattern. Very willingly, horse went over the bridge, so that would be a plus. Working the box nicely here. And there was a tick, maybe a knock, not sure. But very nice pattern. You really went through it as a horse and rider team. Good communication, so that was great. All right, so same pen here, so same kind of inherent difficulties that the size of the pen can present. I like the way that the senior rider walked right up to the gate. Horse didn't give any trouble in letting her grab that. So that would be, at least so far, that would be a plus. A credit earning maneuver, being really careful that your horse's neck doesn't get across the gate. I'm not sure if it did, but just something to think about. And then the serpentine, kind of have to urge your horse through that to make it. Good job with that. And then again, maybe if you had more space, maybe it'd be easier to pick up the lope precisely where it needed to be. You came a little bit wide out of that circle. Horse still went right over that lope over pole for you, so good for him. Kind of saved that. But you would want to, of course, come straight on to that instead. Nice working of the back. Oh, some knocks there. Probably every time you practice, went right over it with no knocks. I know how that goes. Very nice side passing happening here. There's some speed to the side passing. It's not doggy, so credit earning. And then the walk to the bridge, right over the bridge. Horse is really willing. for you. You know, as his ears are pricked up, he looks happy to do his job. So this is all good, all very good. And nice maneuver in the box there and exited the pattern. All right, very nice. Thanks, ladies. That was fun to watch. You nailed it. Good job.